on his promises and a hell of a lot more. We're very proud to be doing this with Queer Liberation of Dallas. We in Chicago have got actually a fair amount of experience with now President Obama. Some of us remember when he was a state legislator, he said he was in favor of equal marriage rights for same-sex couples. But then just a week and a half before his election and a landslide victory to the U.S. Senate, he said that his so-called Christian beliefs dictated that he could not favor equal marriage rights for our community. What do you think about that? Is it any wonder that someone who was a constitutional law scholar at the University of Chicago, who could come out in favor of separate but equal institutions for any group of people, would make such a betrayal, would invite someone like Donnie McClurkin to lead his South Carolina campaign, would invite someone like Rick Warren to give the invocation at his own inaugural. We were appalled by that in Chicago, but unfortunately, we've got a lot of experience with Chicago politicians, and this was more of the same. The few times that we have gotten any gains out of this president in terms of LGBT equality have been when we have demanded them, when we have gotten upset at him, when we have gotten out in the streets. We saw that when Rick Warren was balanced, so to speak, with a pro-gay speaker at the inaugural festivities. We saw that when we got some minor reforms in terms of benefits for same-sex couples on the federal level, when we protested his appalling brief in favor of the Defense of Marriage Act. So for those who say we should give President Obama more time, we have to say you have already done plenty of damage to our community in the few months you have been in power. And unfortunately, it's not only the damage that you have done that we have to deal with, it's the damage from the last Democratic administration, namely the Defense of Marriage Act and Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and many other things. So those who say that the problem is just simply the Republicans, we have to say, no, it is a bipartisan problem, and it's about time our community started taking a bipartisan response and making demands of whichever president was in power for our equal rights and liberation.